guys, we're back out here. We're just doing a simple thing. Just back out on the car, cow farm. Doing this field right here to get some money to make a loan payment. No, I know I'm missing some spots, but okay. I really do hate this. I'm not a fan of plowing. The one thing in the game that I'm like, I may get this pretty well done, and I do pay a motherfucker for this. Yeah. And we're gonna get this bailing job real quick, 'cause I don't mind doing bailing jobs. I'll be honest with you, the plowing, it sucks. But I need the big money, and it's one of the only big money contracts available when I accepted it. Oh man. Alright, well, we got one bale technically done. He hasn't touched off the trailer yet. Yeah, I don't mind doing this at all. It's nice, easy. You're kind of relaxing, honestly, guys. Yeah, that's where I have to drive. I am all over the place tonight, guys. Yeah, now we are on track now. Just down the straight line and keep driving. 7 days, so we got about 5 out on the property. It counts them, but it somehow doesn't count too. Register is real weird. This 20 grand should be able to pay the AI salary. Probably be done beforehand or right. Oh man, I can't stop yawning. Well, it's at 17. Hey, we'll get one locked in. Put the sticks down for a second. I know. It does not feel like we've already dropped 8 bales out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's number 10 about to spit out now. Goes.
massive track. Driving this track. All you face dog bodies are got faster and faster, spiraled out of control. But in the country, are all at started racing people on the street. They get car. I crashed my car. Next step in that loop. I have pro lock. There. Now, the line. Now, I'm doing like, okay, out. You see a terrible crime problem? You gotta look around. Oh, just
What are y'all up to? Oh, that sounds like fun. Oh man, these contracts suck. All right, so let's go ahead. Bought some cows, Nicholas. I bought some cows. I bought I bought 4 each of each cow, and I got 2 in each pen trying to breed. And then I got 2 in the barn. So that way when the babies get born, I got cows over there. Try to populate the farm. All right, let's see. We gotta buy some herbicide. Oh, takes about 4 to fill the tank up. Right. I'm not a fan of how high this sits up. Like, sure if I downloaded a mod, I could lower it. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen if I can spray this field with herbicide while it's raining out. What, spraying the field with herbicide while it's raining? I feel like it would. Like, I feel like it would just wash out. Like, you wouldn't be able to get a good spray on it. But, well, we'll see. If it gives us a fucking... This thing is pretty massive. With a wide wheel on. Well, it says we're completing some of the contract here, so we're gonna go ahead and spray it. I mean, I don't know. Been playing Battlefield 2042 because I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's 6 rewards for playing Battlefield 2042. Okay. I'm gonna have fucking, there's 2 operator skins and there's 2 gun skins and then I'll get some on the mouse. I'm getting all the extras and then got all the stuff from Twitch, all the stuff from the beta. I'm getting the stuff from 2042, and then with my paycheck looking right, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the fucking other pack as well. The pre-order of the damn fucking one thing. Even though I hate the color red, not a big fan. Because I realized how much I actually played 2042. I'm like a fucking S-class, like, crazy. Playing like level 49 or some shit. Gonna be working on my streaming setup tomorrow a little bit. I gotta get the little spot cleaned up. I'm making a whole little separate area. I'm gonna get a desk, a chair, that way I can set the camera up. Yes, 100%. If you want to play with them, I mean, that'd be what a good friend does. I'm stuck in a tree, guys. I'm stuck in a tree. Just paid that guy 250 bucks. Good thing I'm doing all this work to get that payment up. Drop this stuff off at the house. Go back to the store. No, sir. That's not gonna happen. Go ahead. Nobody fixed it. Yeah, let's go. Was it raining too heavily now, or? Well, they did some shit like this to me before. I'm confused. Before it wasn't even raining. don't understand what the problem here is. Why is it not doing its thing? Hey, see, guys, I don't understand. So now to cancel this contract, to lose money, that it won't, it doesn't fucking work. Alright, so now my shit's completely glitching out. Well, it's no problem. That sounded a little sus there, Daniel. That's what the, yeah. It didn't sound like a death. It sounded a little like, swallowing some things, sir. It was definitely sounding like it was against your will, but what are you doing over here, bud? What were you taking a smoke break in the fucking tree? Who I hired this time. Like, I don't want to be this guy, but like, y'all seen a guy that looked like that just killed 3 people. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. I probably should fire him. I'm just saying, or at least check some documents. At least, at least check some documents. I should, if he's got a California driver's license, he's fired. Well, I don't even care about that. If he's got a California driver's license, he's fired. I mean, look at this guy. He's starting in the middle of the fucking field. I'm not too sure about this guy. I'm just saying. I mean, yeah. Why we're starting in the middle of the field? I don't know, but at least he's not the blonde lady who was taking a half an hour in the bush over there. I'm not really sure what she was doing. Probably filming some OnlyFans or something. What do we have in the silos? Wheat. Yeah, that's what we got. Wheat. Oat. We honestly didn't plant no oat. Generator store. Yeah, I do like this tractor. That's kind of one of the only reasons I didn't rent it. I really do like these big things. Is he still working? I really hope he's still working. What's up? Go in there and check on them after they do this job. Alright. Oh, it is a monster cultivator. Alright. Stuck in the tree. Okay. Right here. Yeah, we are in the right field. Look at that 1%. We're working on it. Looks like we're gonna make about $29,000 for that paycheck. Can't complain there. Thank God it gave us the big one here. Big cultivator, big tractor. Now, so this field would have taken a long time to do. It is sitting at about 28 acres. 28 acres. That's a shit. Let's see, a field like this has to be up for money. 28 acres of product. Doesn't even matter what you fucking plant. Except for potatoes or red beets or parsnips or any of the things that take the special crops. Those are a pain. If you got a couple guys and you're doing like a farm together, it wouldn't be so bad. But they gotta know how to drive truck and things like that. Like, you wouldn't want to do those crops solo. It's just, you have to pay the AI regardless then. It's just too much, you know? At least for me. Only thing I haven't tried growing is the olives or the grapes. You know? I may have to do an Italy map and do that. I did see where they were releasing a fish farming DLC for this sometime. I don't know when, but that should be kind of cool. Something else was coming with it. And I know September they're putting Mercedes-Benz in the game. So, yeah, I'll be able to get a Mercedes-Benz tractor and probably a Mercedes-Benz truck or something. Is that what it was? I was about to say that guy didn't last long tonight. Alright, well, we're finally at the end of this field. Man, that's a long field. I wonder what just one of these little plots is. Like, that's crazy. That's like a whole grass field over there. It's still going sideways. I mean, I don't I don't make no sense on that, but as long as we get 100% done on that contract, that's what's important to me. That's going to the mortgage payment. Got a $1 million mortgage to pay off. Well, if the cows take off, I mean, you know, by year 2 or 3, it should be okay. Should have enough money to keep me tied over and everything stocked up for about, you know, year and a half. That's if the cows start breeding. If they don't start breeding, I'm kind of screwed. But then again, you know, if they don't start breeding, I got a shitload of food for like 8 cows. Like, well, I only got 8 cows. Like, it's not like I got like a 200 herd, you know? But the goal of this one was to start small and build the 200 herd. That's why the farm's set up the way it is. To, you know, manufacture 200, maintain that, but and then possibly expanding, you know, to another barn as well. Another about like 400 or 500 head. Maybe start like a Yellowstone kind of thing. Oh, really? Yeah, it's a good show. Or Paramount too, ain't it? Hey, look, I got all the streaming services. I might as well just have TV. Good lord. Half? You got T-Mobile? Oh. Well, here's the true question. Do you order crap off Amazon? See, me and my wife, we order crap a lot. She pays for the fucking Prime membership or whatever, so like... That's what justifies it for us. She orders enough crap that like... And then when I want something, man, like I got a 4-way USB splitter for the Xbox, so that way when I get my camera, I can run my sim setup and my camera at the same time and not lose, like, cause you know I have to unplug my headset or something. But I went online and found that they make a USB 4-port splitter. And it was like 16 bucks, and with Amazon Prime, it was like literally next day shipping. It got to my house literally the next day. I ordered it Friday, it was here like Saturday morning. That's the... Yeah, that's exactly the only reason I'd say it's worth paying that shit, because it's like, you get to me next day, you know, in 24 hours, I'm copacetic. I'm a big person of, I hate the internet shopping. I hate the internet shopping. Like, I miss the old time where you walked in, you picked up the product, you felt it in your hand, you got to toss it around, look at it. Like, oh, man, yes. I could remember going Black Friday shopping when I was a kid, and it was just utter chaos. I'm gonna be honest, I think the last real time I can remember Black Friday shopping was chaotic. I'm gonna have to say probably was 2021 COVID. I remember going into like a Walmart and there was like really good deals, I think, on Legos at the time. And me and my wife, I mean, we stood in front of the little like Lego pallet thing, along with like 60, 70 other people. And when they cut that fucking saran wrap, we was in there like swimwear. You know. But again, back then, no one really messed with me either, 'cause that's the height of the fucking riots and shit. So I was packing heavily. I mean, everywhere I went, I had a pistol on my hip with 4 magazines visible. I told people I meant business. You wasn't robbing me. I mean, it's one of the scariest times trying to drive to work. You never knew when you were gonna run into people just like, no, you're not going this way. Like, what did I do? At what point did I do something like to hurt somebody? Like, nah, I don't think so. I'm just going to work. I'm gonna probably bring you a pizza later if you're hungry. Like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get to work. You know, that's the one thing I'll never understand. Like, protesting me going to work, isn't that like kind of counterproductive? Like, you're preaching like, I don't know, half the shit was like Black Lives Matter, or like right now you gotta worry about like this immigration shit. Like, okay, well, you're arguing to let these people stay here and work. Well, can I go to work too? I mean, good Lord. No, that's not allowed, damn it. You're not attacking nothing, Dan. Ooh, aren't you special? Only taking you 6 years. I was 10 years, Dan. 10 years, Dan, taking me. Do you guys have every achievement for that game? I just figure after 10 years, you can know life the game a little bit, get all the achievements. That's why that's why I like to see anyone fuck with me in UFC, because I 100% of that and 100% of the achievements. That's my shit. I refuse to play it on this freaking Twitch, because the last Twitch I had, I played it on, I got copyright banned from playing the game. Yeah, which makes no sense, because I literally watch a dude who like streams music just loud as shit in the stream. And I don't understand, like, there's no way, I don't know how that works or what, but He's also looked like he was on computers, so I don't know if maybe that's the difference in the monitoring system. Well, I don't know if you run a program that like masks the whatever, you know what I mean? Because there's so much you can do on a PC. So I don't know. Because I also got a freaking a warning or an audio muted because I paused. I pulled over in Farming Simulator in the truck the other day and just sat there. I was doing something on my phone for a second. I got an audio muted for 3 minutes because it registered some biannual seasonal something sounds. Basically, it got me in trouble for the ambient noise of Farming Simulator because the soundtrack that they like used apparently belongs to somebody. I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm playing a video game. Like, what? I actually paid for the game. I didn't get it for free. Like, I actually gave these people money. Like, I'm not all these other people out here who like, oh, it's on Game Pass, I'll play it now. Like, no. I gave you $80. Then I went out and gave you another $175 or whatever the Thrustmaster farm stick was. Now I know part of that money goes to the Thrustmaster, but I know damn well y'all have a deal with them. Like, I know damn well, especially when you advertise it in the billboards, it says like this is the only stick that works with the game. Because there is an older version of like the farm stick, sort of. It's like the called a harvester control pod or something. And I almost got it first, but I looked at it and I was just like, it just wasn't what I was like, the style. It looked really cheesy and old technology in all honesty, so I was like, I didn't want to do it. And so then I looked harder and harder and I found the farm stick, and then I started seeing it advertised in the game. I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna do it. Went out and bought it. And I've been in love with it ever since. You know, it's a great thing. Hopefully, once I get my streaming set up, I can take this off of the steering wheel I have and actually mount it to the desk and have a little bit more control and, I don't know, comfortability. Because it is a little uncomfortable to try to do it the way it is set up right now. It's all-in-one. It's an all-in-one unit. I can't complain. But it's not the most comfortable setup. And I had to kind of jerry-rig it a little bit. So, I'd rather fix it and make it the right way. But I got a lot of work to do. I mean, I'm hoping I can find a desk and a chair set up fairly cheap. And then, oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to look up and see how much a 4K monitor is going to be. Okay, so that's not bad. I was about to say, I'm looking here now and it's a Golfa 27-inch curved monitor, 100 HZ PC white computer gaming monitor, which I don't think that matters if it's a gaming, like, I can plug HDMI into it, right? And it says monitor FHD 1080p 1000 AR frameless built-in speakers. They want $105 for it, $109 for it. 27 inches. Nice. That's not bad. Yeah, 24-inch for $98. not curved. .32" 2K UHD. I don't know what any of that means. What's Amazon got? Oh, what happened to my? I don't know what happened to my farm here, but contracts popped up now. Like, still work. All right, let's do something. Alright, this bug's glitching out. We are going to quit. Try to come back into it. The hell is the data? Try to go back in here. See, there we go. Now pop back up, and this guy's still working, right? Nick's on that night shift, man. He's gotta stay awake. Yeah, you gotta be that good friend and like stay with him. Wow. Okay, he would do it for you. Super excited about building this game room. And it's literally just gonna be a little corner of my laundry room. It's not even like a full room or anything like crazy like that, but like it's gonna be awesome. Be Jesus and reborn yourself. Does this guy really think he's going to become president one day? Jesus Christ. Gavin Newsom. He's the governor of California. Did you... Yeah, they run the country, the fucking state to the ground. Did you guys see that Bed Bath & Beyond is pulling out of California? that the CEO of Bed Bath & the CEO of Bed Bath & Beyond has, we will not open retail stores in California. This isn't about politics, it's about reality. California's system makes it nearly impossible for business to succeed, and I won't put our company, our employees, or our show, okay, it won't say more, hold on. California has created one of the most overregulated, expensive, and risky environments for business in America. The system that makes it harder to employ people, harder to keep doors open, and harder to deliver value to customers. Well, Governor Newsom fucking has a Governor Newsom press office on X.com and said, fuck you, bye. Like, Jesus Christ. And then, do you guys know who Tom McDonald is? He's a rapper. He's one of my favorite. He's an artist. He does rap, but he puts out a bunch of other stuff too as well. But his stuff is like super political. But he just released this new song called "The Devil Is a Democrat," and it's like a straight jab at Governor Newsom for shit he's done and things like that. Well, Governor Newsom came out on the same like thing I was talking about on that X whatever, and said something like, "Sorry, Tom, we're not gay." Like, that's what you want to like perceive, right? You want to call out a rapper for being gay or whatever, but yeah. Don't you preach inclusivity? You want to keep the immigrants and the pride flags and, you know? But I think it's funny as all hell. I mean, this dude is just belligerent. I think he's trying to be Trump or trying to act like Trump and just say whatever he wants to say on there, but like, that's gonna backfire. Seen more trucking jobs come up for listing there, Nicholas? Yeah, like people hiring for more fucking CDL drivers. Well, no, I wasn't saying like change jobs. I was just wondering if like what they say is true. I always try to like fact check, you know what I mean, stuff with like real people experience. Yeah, but are they pulling drivers off the road because like they don't have proper license, they can't read the books? Does that guy work for you guys, or he was just like a random? Okay. So how does that work? Like, you work for a company, but the state contracts you? Okay. But so are you, to the company you work for, are they strictly truck drivers? Okay. So he's just a hauling a dump truck guy. Yeah, yeah. And so he just has contracts through like that. I see. I got you. And it's and you said he doesn't snowplow? Does he have plows? Dude, you and fucking why? Well, I guess in Jersey it'd be fucking yeah. I guess in Jersey it'd be not if you guys take care of them though. In reality though, if you guys were to pressure, well, if you just assault, yeah, just the amount of salt you guys lay down. But I don't know. I feel like if you guys sprayed them off every night, they'd be okay. Asphalt can't be much fucking better for them. Do you really? What do you do with the diesel after it's done? It just evaporates? Alright, well here's my next question, Nicholas. Are you trying to set some money aside to buy your own dump truck? Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd contract out to put asphalt in something I am. Just the wear and tear of that is like, because you could do so much that you could haul gravel, dirt, like. Yeah, I know, but if you put asphalt in, then you're leaving diesel fuel in it. You know what I mean? And then you haul some dirt or some mulch. Is my mulch gonna smell like diesel fuel? You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, I wouldn't want to do that to it. Oh, you're not like filling it up with like a, nah, so in my mind, when you said you fill it up, I'm thinking you're standing there with a, yeah, like a pump, and you're just sitting there filling up a whole thing. And I'm just like, that's a hell of a lot of fucking diesel, man. That's a shitload of diesel you just wasted. Yeah, I got them for like another 30, 40 minutes probably. Later. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's not as hateful. I'm thinking like the next thing you put in there is gonna fucking, I mean, reek of diesel fuel. You can't fucking take a fuel filter off without smelling it for a week. That sucks. I mean, how much is one of them on the fucking, like, low end? Like, what diesel don't? Yeah, but you don't want something beat up. Yeah. Okay. That's not hateful, though. I mean, when you talk about return, you know? Yeah. 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 Yeah, but then you're your own boss. No. How? Oh. Do you have a lease? Oh, that's how they get you. My question is do you like your house? Well, 'cause what you really gotta do is, well, I was gonna tell you that you gotta make them lock you down for multiple years instead of like the solo year. Like lock him into like a 4-year lease or something, and then he can't raise the rate rent on you for at least 4 years. Yeah, but does anyone try? That's, you know, I always tell people it's like everybody at my job keeps bitching about like they don't make enough money or whatever. And my biggest question to them is, have you talked to them? Did you ask for a raise? Well, no. Why the fuck are you bitching, dude? You'll never know if you don't ask. You know what I mean? That's just women. But see, that's any woman. And I'm not being sexist or anything like that, stream, but I'll be honest with you, and this is what I tell everybody. A woman is less likely to ask for a raise if their boss is a man. And even if her boss is a female, she will actually feel less weird, like more weird about asking her female boss for a raise than a male subordinate. It'll just take her longer. It's a whole crazy thing. Like the wage gap is real. I will admit that there is a pay wage gap, but it's not based upon because they want to pay them less. It's based upon if I am a company owner, and this is what I tell everybody at my job as well. Okay. Put yourself in the owner's position. If you own this company, would you just be giving money away that no one asked for? Like, well, not even that. Like, so, like, some of these guys have worked there for a couple years or whatever, okay? And apparently they've never got a raise from their starting pay. Well, whose fault that? Because at a year, why didn't you go to him and be like, yo, hey, can I get a bump? Like, yo, hey, can I? Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they asked me like, they're like, well, how do you make what you make? Because I'm like, well, because they were bitching. I was like, every time I went to him and asked, I get what I asked for. I ain't never had an issue, you know. And they're like, well, what? And I'm like, yeah, I ask, you know. And then if I need to fix something or something like that, I'll correct that, you know. And then I go back and tell them like, hey, did this, you know, what we thinking, like. And I'm like, I'll hit him again next year for one, you know. Like I'm pretty consistent with what I do, you know. And there's a reason I stay there. That's why, like, I laugh when Schultz is like, "Well, you're a pizza guy," and I'm like, "Yeah, but loyalty means something." Well, essentially, if he's not bullshitting, he technically, I guess, would make more than me. I mean, I'm not pulling in $4,000 commission checks, yeah. Um, but the other difference is I checked my hours. I work 25 hours a week, 27, maybe on a good week. Like it was been slow this week. That's also what fucked me this week. But on a good week, I work about 30 hours a week. I work 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I work about 10 hours every day. And then I have 4 days off and I make enough money to pay my bills and I make more money than most of my friends. You know. Yeah, and I don't have to do shit. But it's also, I tell people, it's not just it's not like I deliver pizzas for Domino's. Like no, I work for a guy who, like, I tell people around here that I work for this pizza company, they're like, "Oh shit, okay, that dude's amazing." Like, yeah, I know. There's a reason I work for him. Like, dude gives back to the community, donates charity, all kinds of stuff. You can't knock him. Want to go ahead. How much longer this guy's got on his contract? 6%. Yeah, but for how long? Yeah, but did you sign that or is it something they did? Okay. Because when I worked at the tattoo shop, I'm actually still one of the most gangster people that ever went there. Because everybody who ever worked underneath him had him sign a 3-year non-compete, which basically meant we couldn't go to any tattoo shop within the next 3 years and work. Didn't matter how. I think it was like within 3,000 miles to him or something. It was like some ridiculous ass contract. But basically, you couldn't go anywhere and work, you know? And I lasted 6 months before he pulled the contract out, and I told him no. Like, I'm not signing that, dude. But that just, why would I sign that? Yeah. Oh, I did. And so what does she mainly do? Oh. Yeah, but wouldn't you make the same amount of money? Okay. Like a prostitute. Yeah. And is this one of them jobs, once you get it, no one leaves? Nice. Well, yeah, cause he has to go clean it up, or what? Like, how do you even clean that up? I was gonna say. I feel like it would be like a bitch. Now, do you like dump into one of the machines that like paves type thing, or you like dump it on the road and they roll over it? Okay. Mhm. Ah. Ah. Jesus. Okay. Well, you know what you gotta start doing? Cause it's funny. I tell everybody this though, like, cause I end up watching these videos late at night, fucking for some reason. You gotta get a little GoPro attached to your chest and record it. Put it on YouTube's, and just maybe you be the one guy who'll be like, Nick Paver. Cause I don't know if you've seen the like tow truck guy that repos cars, or the is that the green guy? Okay. Well, see, there's a niche for everything, man. Cause I've been trying to get my buddy to do it. He runs a food truck, and I'm like, man, people would love to see your fucking process. Mm-hmm. And it's fucking free money, dude. It's like, cause you're already making money on that shit, and then like, whatever social media site you put it on is gonna eventually pay you for the like shit. Let's see something. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the stream off.